If you have high blood pressure, the advice you usually hear is to do more cardio, walk more, run more, get your heart rate up. The research on a completely different exercise tells a more surprising story. A static hold against a wall, something that does not even look like exercise, can lower blood pressure as well as or better than cardio or standard resistance training. A 2019 analysis of 12 trials found that isometric exercises such as wall sits reduced resting systolic blood pressure by 6 to 7 mmHg and diastolic blood pressure by nearly 3 mmHg after just 3 to 12 weeks. A larger 2023 pooled analysis went further, concluding that isometric exercise was the most effective category for lowering blood pressure, compared with all other types of exercise studied. Why would simply holding a position do this? The answer comes down to something called total peripheral resistance. How much your blood vessels resist blood flow. The main driver behind the blood pressure drop is a reduction in that resistance, as largely through better control of how your blood vessels relax and contract. During the hold, the muscle tension creates a strong local vascular stimulus. In the recovery phase right after, your vessels appear to learn to relax and regulate more efficiently. Repeat that cycle consistently, and your resting blood pressure trends downward over weeks. The protocol behind these results is simple. 4 rounds of a 2-minute wall sit with 2 minutes of rest in between 3 times a week. That is around 8 minutes of actual holding per session. Technique matters here. Back flat against the wall, feet shoulder-width apart and slightly forward, knees at roughly 90 degrees, thighs close to parallel with the floor. Breathe continuously throughout. Do not hold your breath. Most people notice a measurable change within 4 to 8 weeks of consistent training. The studies that found these results ran for 6 to 12 weeks, which gives you a realistic timeline to expect. One important note is that wall sits temporarily raise blood pressure during the hold itself. If you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, known heart disease, or pain in your knees, hips, or back, get medical clearance before starting. And never hold your breath during the exercise. That can spike pressure further than intended. If you are new to this, you do not need to jump straight into the full protocol. Start with 3 holds of 20 seconds in week 1. Build to 30-second holds by week 2, add a 4th set in week 3, and work toward 45-second holds by week 4. 3 sessions a week are enough. From there, you can progress toward the full 2-minute protocol as your tolerance builds. Cardio still has its place for overall fitness and heart health. But if blood pressure specifically is your target, the wall sit deserves a spot in your routine that most people have never considered. Train smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching.